Welcome back to episode 66 of the City Podcast, which is a...
Acronym.
Oh, man, it's been a while since you said that, huh?
I didn't say it on the last time I was here either. I felt empty.
Oh, there you go. Time to get filled.
Funny thing is, you're never empty. You're always full.
I'm not.
And
Oh, shit.
Just ate.
I don't know if I just ate 5 mini tacos or if all tacos have turned mini and I ate 5 regular tacos.
you're just fat.
Damn, you got a colossal problem,
Yeah.
and it's called a heart attack.
If you're wondering whose voice is who, I am Tony, and I'm here with...
Your boy, Eric.
Hate that boy.
You forgot to say that last week.
I know. I feel dirty.
I'm just going to go with hashtag stop early Christmas music.
Oh, yeah, please.
Roman, a.k.a. hashtag fuck that. Give us some more Christmas music right now.
Now, dude, between the early Christmas shit, Black Friday being on Thursday, you guys are killing Thanksgiving. I'm just saying, why trying to... You guys don't like Thanksgiving? Fucking wiping it out with Christmas?
I love Thanksgiving.
I like Thanksgiving.
I
I'm not
truly
saying I
do
don't.
like
I'm not-
Thanksgiving.
I ain't thin for a reason.
Oh, man, you could
I think the only reason why Christmas takes over so much of November is because there's no Thanksgiving music. Yeah, no, there's not. There's no Thanksgiving songs.
But there's
I've never heard.
Thanksgiving movies and
I saw mommy kissing the turkey.
I mean, like, what's Thanksgiving? Soul food from '97. That's it. There's not a lot of Thanksgiving. There's just not a lot of marketing behind it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of hype.
There's no
Like-
money behind Thanksgiving.
They call it the holidays when Thanksgiving comes around.
Yeah, it's the holiday season from then on.
Yeah.
Speaking about holidays, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans who listen. I don't know if you guys do. I know JB does. And he a veteran. But anyways.
He don't know war.
Neither.
I know real war. I'm sorry, Appa. We haven't had a whole 2-week war. That's right, 2 weeks and 3 hours.
You know what that movie's from?
I love that movie.
The Adam Sandler, where he's
You don't mess with the Zohan.
There you go.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I don't know that. It's an awful movie.
Honestly, Eric's impression there was very Zoidberg, so I was like, is that Futurama?
Probably. Anyways,
You guys are you Philistine.
before we get to our topics and all that, we had some comments from last episode. If you guys want to join the conversation, you could always leave a comment on the YouTube page. Or now you could join us on our social medias. We have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just go ahead and drop a comment there. And you just tell us, I don't know, tell us if you actually like Thanksgiving. You just wish it was just Christmas from November to, January?
Nah,
Even
that's
after
stupid.
Christmas, it's still fucking Christmas music.
No,
Mm.
they don't.
Yeah, like after Christmas, we're still here and watch movies. Like all the way to New Year's.
Yeah, but then they'll switch over to New Year's movies.
Yeah.
About a day off.
Nah, it still doesn't matter. Like, because, like, once Christmas is done, like, unless you're watching, like, Hallmark Channel, like, where they show Christmas movies in July.
Because it's Christmas in July.
Because...
I think there's a natural movie like that, right? Where it's Christmas, July.
Yeah,
no, that's insane. Christmas in
Disney
July.
used to have it too.
Oh, okay.
So, but the whole thing with that in particular is, like, on Black Friday or even Thanksgiving, I think, there's a local radio station. I think it's 101.9 or something. It's like a contemporary music right now. Like, it's like all modern music.
Right.
But then once Thanksgiving rolls around, it becomes Christmas music. And then, like, the last day for Christmas music is the 25th. And the 26th, they go back to regular format.
Sounds
My question is, how long do we have before we stop calling it Black Friday and we call it something like
cool. Just sales day.
Happy Sales Day
Yeah,
or
I
non African American Day?
You know how
Or-
politically correct this fucking fucked up country has become? A fireman got fired on his first day of work because he took a watermelon because it's customary to take a snack for everybody on your first shift.
It's called first shift snack.
Their shifts aren't anything like ours. There's not 8 or 10 or 12 hours. Their shifts are literally 24 to 48 hours. They're like 2 on, 3 off, stuff like that. So they'll be huddled together in the firehouse for like 2 days at a time. So they take food. And this guy took a watermelon, and this one black dude got offended, and he got fired on his first day.
Well, our society is breaking little by little, man.
But we're going to start off with our comments. We're going to start off with the Clarissa Clam Jam Power Hour.
Come on in, jam, and welcome to the clan.
All right. So, first comment is when you're drunk, you just wait until someone says any type of food and you say, ooh, my, oh my god, I want Jack in the Box so bad.
Is that you? You always like Jack in the Box when you're drunk? Or who's she talking about, herself?
Yeah, she's just saying when you're
She's
drunk.
saying in general.
Like in general, when you're drunk, you wait until somebody says something and you're like, oh my god, it sounds great, even if it's shitty.
I don't
like
think
Jack in
the
Box.
times we've been drunk here, we usually end up going to like McDonald's.
Yeah, I know. I hate myself.
Which is strange because usually when we're drinking, we cooked out first, so there should be food.
It should be, but there's a lot of times that we eat all the food, then we get drunk, and we're like, damn, we're hungry again.
Yep.
Who's sober enough to drive to McDonald's?
Nobody's sober, but Eric's a great drunk driver.
Where has my hero gone? My hero sandwich.
Chris also says you don't feel anything for Reinhardt because you have no feels.
She ain't wrong. She knows what kind of monster she was with.
Yeah. I think actually, congratulations. I think she just got married today.
Oh, did she? Congratulations. Yeah. She's going to take him to the club.
So I had to say congratulations.
Yeah.
That's all. I guess
It's
was
trash, but
I'm guessing
she was always friendly. Yeah.
She won't be listening to this because we're in her honeymoon?
yeah,
Please.
Probably.
Yeah.
We go good with honeymoons, bat mitzvahs, and, fucking parties, bro.
Oh,
I don't know, man. She's a millennial. Dude. Can she even afford a honeymoon?
Bitch, we're millennials.
Yeah. And we can't afford anything.
No, she's good at saving. She has a house.
That and her dude's like a real dude.
She's a bit of a Jew, and he's a bit of a woodworker. He's going to create a hotel for them.
Her new husband's a real man.
Yeah, they're just going to the beach, and he's going to build a hut and everything for
Boom.
her.
Like, people are throwing this huge
Don't trust the hut.
Never trust the hut.
People are going crazy because they say millennials are killing the diamond industry because we just don't buy them.
Who gives a I don't care about diamonds
Why?
at
Because
all.
they're worried about getting $1,000 iPhone. That's why.
They're worried more about the shoes. Leather's coming back in spades for the spades.
Yeah, dude, the fucking kick game is out there now. They have conventions for it. I didn't even know that.
Ooh, that's crazy.
There's like custom
I
dudes.
do not care about my shoes that much.
And I buy some fancy shoes and some like limited edition, like the Taz ones and shit like that. I don't really care for them.
I don't really buy shoes. I have this poor person, this orphan to go get stuff for me.
That orphan has more money than you.
Not really.
I have better taste, that's why.
I'll say
to,
that.
with
I'll
clothes and
say
shoes and
that.
shit.
You have better taste than her. And
I like to look like I got no money.
and almost everything except food because you don't know anything about food.
Mm.
But
Which is funny because I used to be a chef and I cook.
Yeah, I know, but your taste buds are gross.
I just don't like eating the crap you guys like eating. But I still make like spicy shit and everything. I just don't eat it.
Yeah, it's your bitch. Her last.
Oh, why he's so fat?
Soda and chips. They got the hold on me.
Leave a comment below if you can wonder if you know the answer why Tony's so fat.
Because I eat my feelings away.
What feelings? I bet you haven't felt your feet in a long time.
That was fucking Roman. Roman has no heart. He likes because he doesn't like Reinhardt.
Young nigga,
Yeah, don't give a fuck about
trapping
Reinhardt.
so hard.
He's a trash hero.
He's a trash hero.
Trash
Anyway.
bag hero.
But then again, I don't like any tanks, so I'm not a tank guy. Her last comment is no joke. Moria looks pretty badass.
That girl, she knows good taste right there.
And that was the clam. Thank you for the jam.
Like the last comment?
That's her last comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Now
that
we
was the
gotta
clam.
go
jam.
on with keeping it regs with the prude. Tony has a bit of a heroin problem. Next episode we'll have a "Can I trust you?" intervention.
I do.
No, you'd be scared if you had heroin.
Yeah, it's true.
I had opiate addiction.
There you go. I
Alright.
started sucking dick for opiates.
For opiate.
Princess comment is that Blue Rock dude was the worst part of the movie. No joke. Horrible family-friendly jokes with no wit.
Oh man, and Mark ain't here to rebuttal. That was Mark's favorite character.
You saw about Thor? Anybody have anything to say about that? Rebuttals.
It's not a very good one.
There was only two things that kept that movie from being perfect for me. Me and Roman had this conversation and give it a 9.5 out of 10. And the only thing I had a problem with is I had two questions at the end, basically the same question, just regarding two different characters, that never got answered. What the hell happened to Thor's mom and the Lady Sif?
Lady Sif is so they wouldn't kill her off. She was you gotta watch the Agents of Shield.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that. I try not to watch shit.
Then you sir,
You starting to sound like Roman, man. Stop
you're
hanging
missing out on good stuff. But
alright.
no,
Agents of Shield started off good, but then it just.
Yeah, the first 4 episodes I really liked, and I fell off after.
Lady Sif was in the second to last season of Agents of Shield. She was actually hanging out on Earth, and she was looking for the Infinity Stones for Thor at other places.
Well, there you go. She might come back.
So she wasn't really in Asgard anymore. She was just on Earth.
She's probably gonna show up in that shitty Inhuman show.
That show sucks so much ass.
I don't think so.
Or she might just come.
I think that thing got canceled.
Yeah.
Good.
Inhumans got canceled. It was garbage.
Agents of Shield wasn't bad.
That's something coming from Eric that likes.
I never even saw it. I didn't even see it.
The little Ghost Rider arc that they had was pretty good.
Still good because he came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the lady says might come back and Thanos with some fucking stone.
Whoever the fuck made Punisher in the Daredevil show needs to take over for Ghost Rider and just make a Ghost Rider show.
What do you mean? You mean
Like
you talking like
director?
director or you're acting the actor?
No, not the actor. Like whoever dealt with the script and the directing and the producing of any time Punisher was in Daredevil needs to make a Ghost Rider movie because
Why?
or not a movie but a show. Because Punisher just came off as a really good character in Daredevil.
The show comes out on Friday on Netflix.
And whoever's doing that needs to fucking take over the Mexican Ghost Rider because I mean the fucking the what the fuck is his name? The actor who played Ghost Rider in the movies.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, there we go. That's a very hit or miss person. Like either he's amazing or he sucks. And Lily's been sucking. His Ghost Rider movies fucking sucked ass. I didn't think it could get worse than the first one, but the second one proved
I
me
did
wrong.
like Sam Elliott, the old man, the one that rides the horse.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, I thought he was fucking amazing.
Well, he's pretty much good in like whatever he does.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
From
You
the
want
Juilliard.
a serious Ghost Rider show? You think it'll work?
Yeah, I think it would. I think that that character, because it's not the Ghost Rider we're used to. It's a Latino. He has a muscle car instead of a bike. It's
So
completely
then what
different.
you should have seen was
Yeah,
Agents
no.
of S.H.I.E.L.D. because
Yeah,
he was
that's
in
what they
there.
do, Yeah.
He was in there, but I'm saying like with those people and him.
Well,
he could have his own show.
I'm just saying. If you watched the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you would have seen that. They could have gone a little bit more in depth with them in there.
Well, that's what
And
he's
they
saying.
kinda
He
do
wants
it.
to show-
But I'm
the
just
thing.
saying.
That's the thing with Punisher. They had him in Daredevil, but now he's getting his own show.
Now he wants that. He wants a Ghost Rider show.
Oh, okay.
Just take the good out of the shitty show, which
Well, he
is
has a really
Agents
good
of
story
S.H.I.E.L.D.
with his little brother.
Yeah.
And
And the uncle and the...
and how he's not.
Actually, the uncle, they can't do it because they already killed him off in Agents
No,
of
I'm
S.H.I.E.L.D.
talking about the good story.
Then I like
No,
how
well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know the uncle's dead.
I like how his Ghost Rider is not the Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of demon or whatever the fuck he possesses the people. But yeah, back to the comments. What else we got, Roman?
He also says Thor straight up turned into Raiden from MK in the movie.
Hell yeah. And it looked awesome as fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
With the whole lightning eyes and shit.
Mhm.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's technically his Berserk mode. Berserker mode. But since he didn't have Mjolnir, they're like, the power was in you for the whole time. Mjolnir just helped you focus it. And he's like, oh, okay, here we go.
Well, that's pretty cool.
And
I
then he
watched
turned
that
into
movie.
a Stormcaller.
I could have done with a little bit
Boom,
more
Destiny.
of the Green Scar. You had Gladiator Hulk, the Hulk that could actually form sentences. He just
I think they were saying, I saw something that was making a World War Hulk movie.
yeah. They definitely left it off to where that it could be a thing.
Apparently, he's gonna have his own trilogy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
just-
Is it Mark Ruffalo?
Apparently.
Yeah.
He's alright, Hulk.
Yeah, it just I don't know. The fight scene between the Hulk and Thor was a little too close for me because Thor on Sakaar was amazing. That's when he had the green scar. That's
Actually, they switched out the Thor for it was supposed to be Beta Ray Bill.
Oh, yeah, the fucking dog-looking Thor?
Yeah.
Or not dog looking dog, but the weird.
Yeah, it's more like a horse, but yeah.
Donkey horse thing.
Yeah.
Prince says at 5212, those people will be called bitches.
All the people that don't like playing the games on easy mode, they start complaining about it.
Yeah. He also says at 5956, Eric gets way too happy when Roman says, "Turn off your brain."
He does. That's one of his funny noises.
And then it says, yeah.
Fair enough.
I'll adopt your ass, Tony, but you gotta call me Prune Daddy or Prune Papi. And his last comment is the mystery box actually a John box? Oh, what a callback. And again, you can always comment on our YouTube. Just remember to like and subscribe as well. I do have a surprise for y'all.
Dun, dun, dun.
We actually have 2 emails.
What?
Count them, guys. Not one.
Not 3, but 2.
What does Trent have to say?
Ooh.
Can
Spider-Man.
Alright, predictions?
Trent and Spider-Man.
Trent and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
John?
Trent.
There's 2 of them.
Trent.
Both from
Yeah, I don't know who the hell else likes us. So
Trent.
You know what? I want to say, and because he hasn't hit us up for a while,
Sam?
it's gonna be Sam, $5 meal deal guy.
Okay, on both of them?
No.
I thought he was a $10 million.
What's the other one?
Is it $10 meal deal? $10 meal deal. Yeah.
What's the other one? Because we have 2.
Oh, Trent.
Okay, so Trent.
I want my
And
handsome to
Sam.
talk to us.
I just saw him the other day. It was nice.
There you go, getting creepy again, man. That's why the
See,
reason
this is
When-
why he
when-
doesn't listen to anything we do anymore.
When
Because
he
you.
when he told us, I was a little bit jealous.
Yeah, anyways, so the emails. Who are
So
they from?
our first email is from 10 Meal Deal.
Hey!
So Eric has 1 point overall.
I'm a fucking psychic, son.
There you go. I haven't heard from Sam in a while. What does he have to say?
Well, his title is Yo Yo. And he says, "Sup guys, long time no here. I've been listening to the podcast and never had a chance to email you. Work is brutal. Haha. I'm the first and only person that reviewed your podcast on iTunes, and we appreciate it.
There you go. Thanks, Sam.
That's what's up.
Spread the word
I'm gonna give you a kiss in the back of the neck.
Oh,
as I penetrate your
to
rectum."
all your friends and family do the same
No,
thing.
usually that's how I stop people from fighting me. I'll be like, "Let's go, nigga. I'm gonna kiss you in the back of the neck," and then they're like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, and then they back out.
He says, to answer the question about who is leaving next, it's going to be Mark, then Eric, or Roman, then Tony. But to be honest, this is where it gets interesting. But to be honest, if Tony left the shows, it would just stop. My opinion, he's the heart of Grimworks.
Oh,
Like the
shit.
grandmother that holds the family together.
Damn, that little orphan Annie.
Yeah.
I became a grandmother just like that, huh?
Yep. You have no kids.
I mean, the way he said it didn't sound bad. I was
It
like,
didn't sound
Mark,
bad. Thank you.
Mark would have been Mark.
Oh yeah.
Does seem like he's gonna be the
Mark,
one.
Mark
Yeah.
is completely next. That's
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
No, I
Well,
mean,
John-
John's already gone.
Yeah.
He's special guest now. But
Look at him. He
yeah.
looks so sad about it. He's like, I'm special.
Yeah, I'm right here, guys.
but everybody's money's on Mark. He's gonna fucking be like, you know what? I just can't come no more.
Shit, I
I'm
wasn't.
starting my own podcast.
There you
Shit,
go.
I almost wasn't. I
Right.
wasn't gonna be in today's podcast, but I'll be on it.
Anyways,
He also says, to be honest, about Overwatch, I prefer the game called Battleborn. Sucks to be you, man. It was more fun, but I assume since Blizzard came out, people overlooked it. They overlooked it bad.
Battleborn was the one. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, it's so bad that they're like, yeah, we're going to cut off the servers pretty soon. We're working on something new. That's what they said recently. Best RPG this year is going to be Final Fantasy 15. I'll take your word on it because I don't play anything.
Well, Final Fantasies are always good.
Really, I would say
I
no.
can never get through Final Fantasies.
No,
I keep
They're
on
always a good
forgetting.
game.
God of War isn't a RPG, is it?
No, it's
action game?
adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not out till next year.
For real?
Yeah.
God damn it! What I feel like it came out this year.
It's like a March of next year.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my nephew won't
as
shut the fuck
for-
up about it.
As for Mark and Fable, I have a funny joke about Fable. Was playing Fable 2, I do believe, when you can multiplayer, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, me and a buddy of mine decided to bang a hooker/prostitute. after we were done, we came out with AIDS.
You got AIDS in Fable?
Yeah.
Oh, you got STDs.
No shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
remember that part.
New game I'm looking forward to is Monster Hunter World.
You and me, buddy.
Love the series. That game series is the only game that really, really takes time to grind for materials. And I'm not playing it.
I was confused for a little bit this week. I thought that I saw an announcement that it was coming off of the Switch.
Mhm.
I was like, fuck yeah, take this shot anywhere. I'm still gonna get it for the PS4.
Yeah.
I'm psyched.
I want to get it.
I'm down to play it if people are going to actually play it. Because I wanted to get Elder Scrolls Online, the Morrowind. They were selling it for $25 this weekend at GameStop. And I wanted to get it. And I knew John's the only one that would actually play it with me. So I'll just wait until it actually gets a little bit lower.
Alright.
Let's see. Old school games for the original Xbox. That's nostalgic for me. Is the following. Let's see if you remember these games. Burnout series, racing and crashing. What more can you say? Do you
I
Burnout?
remember playing that one,
I
yeah.
remember Burnout.
I think, well, maybe it's either that or I'm thinking of one that was called The Stuntman. Because that's all you did. You would literally fucking, they would make the course, or not the course, but the set up the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to hit it as hard as you can and make it seem, try and get it to look as cool as you
You're
can.
thinking of Stuntman because Burnout was
Stuntman?
like an actual racing series.
Yeah.
It's like an arcade racer.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like
okay, okay.
Need for Speed and shit.
Alright.
Yeah, exactly.
Those games are always usually fun though. All the car games are pretty good.
I liked it.
Project. I think it's called Project Car or something like that, or something.
Which
like that.
reminds me that I just saw something on Facebook over that. There was this kid who made this. I guess they made a video or something. But it was this kid, right? When he was 4 to 6 years old, he his dad got him the old school Xbox, the big bulky one, and he would play with his dad, and then his dad ended up dying sometime before he turned 6.
Yeah.
Then when like 2 or 3 years later, he found the old Xbox. He decided to connect it, but he never really played it because it brought too many memories.
Yeah.
But he saw that the game he played with his dad a lot was a racing game, and there is a in any racing game there's the one where you do like the best time. It's the ghost thing,
The map.
and yeah. And it was the one who had the last one there was his dad. So he's like, I always race it, and I race it, and until I could catch up to him or beat it.
Yeah.
And the one time I almost beat it, I stopped right at the stop line so I could keep that memory of my dad. And I was like, oh,
What a bitch.
gay.
Good story.
With the millennials, that's
Yes,
how kids are kind of their dads are playing video games together.
If they, know who they
Yeah,
are.
like my Nintendo 64. Actually, my grandma had it for years, and not in the way most people's grandmas have their video game systems, where like they have it in the attic. No, like my grandma played Banjo Kazooie all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I remember your grandma used to have the Game Boys.
Yeah,
I remember you always to buy games for her because she loved her handhelds.
yeah. So
That's cool.
my grandma was a gamer.
I wish my grandpa was a gamer, but he was like, fuck that shit. So, Far Cry.
He played with vagina, and I was like, Grandma, no.
Come on, it's Thanksgiving. Far Cry.
Grandma,
Instinct.
get your titty out the mashed potatoes.
These are my mashed potatoes now, pussy.
Sugar just gives it more flavor.
He's just being grandma's titty.
Fucking, she just smacking it fucking hard.
Fucking mashed potatoes flying everywhere.
All you hear is like that.
That went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Hell yeah.
What was the second game?
Yeah.
Grandma stopped farting in the fucking mashed potatoes. It was just too titty. Far Cry Instinct, awesome for the custom maps.
I never played a Far
I never, I tried. I bought one and I traded it for Call of Duty.
I do want to play Far Cry 5 because that one actually looks interesting.
Think about the Gorilla one. Was it 4
You part 3.
or 3? Yeah, about
No,
part 3. Yeah.
He also says Phantom Dust, so you can change the soundtrack to gameplay to your music. Playing Toxicity album made the game more interesting.
I never heard of it.
Phantom Dust? Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming it's like an arcade shooter, because that's what it sounds like. Worms, easy and frustrating game. So
Fucking Worms is still good.
Yeah.
Jade Empire RPG.
I feel like I played that a little bit.
I played it
Like-
for sure, I did not like it because again, I'm not a big RPG. But I remember playing it, and then that just became like my joke for a long time. Like, it's good. Let's see if they get a Jade Empire 2, or I'd always compare something to Jade Empire 2. He says the guy game.
Yeah.
Eric played that.
He has a paragraph about this. Yo, the guy game is fucking fun. If you don't know what it is, look it up. If you're lazy like Eric, picture trivial game where you work together and the correct answers would reveal a surprise. A surprise with girls flashing, not animated. I was there when they recorded the game. It was at South Padre Island during spring break. If you have to beat the first level to fully unlock uncensored mode, then the game came out. It was on the shelves for about a week before they removed it for the fact that one of the girls lied about her age and was 17. Check it out. What makes it more interesting was they had custom rules that the point leader enforces. Example, no eye contact, or you take a shot as example. It was a fun game growing up. If you want to play, I still have it with the console still and not all unlocked, but it would be easy to do it.
Yeah. I remember he was telling me about this a while back. He's like, Eric, best game ever for the Xbox. We could play it. I think I was telling him. I think that when I was leaving, I was letting people come in late at night when we were playing, like after closing hours. I would have them there and we played fucking Force of Will. I was like, you know what? Why not bring a TV and play some Xbox? And fucking got tired of playing card games. And he's like, the guy game, what's up? And I was like, what, you mean to tell me? I look at titties at my place of work with a bunch of dudes. He's like, yeah. I was like, dude, yes.
You played the guy game. I remember I rented that shit for you.
Yeah, we rented it from Hollywood.
Yeah,
Hollywood Video.
Shit,
Yeah.
girl you fucking had a crush on.
Yeah, dude. Huh?
Remember that girl you had a crush on over there?
I think it was Samantha.
That was a cute girl at the fucking.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Eric had a shot with her. He was just too much of a pussy to ask.
No, remember I did.
And she's like,
But it was just around the time she got with some dude.
Oh yeah, because you'd been fucking stalking her for 3 months.
I was trying to fill the water, baby.
But yeah, I remember I rented that one, and then we rented the Blind Date game edition. That was the same thing where you unlock little blind date clips.
Yeah, but then you got the guy game was cool.
Yeah.
I can't say I remember the guy game. I remember it being talked about, and I want to say there was like an X-Play like review of it, and they were saying like this game is fucking trash. But I guess if you want to go ahead and get it. So I think I remember it, but I'm not too sure. I could be wrong on that.
It was just one of those fucking.
It's like a party. It's a party game. It's like
yeah.
they're like, hey.
Because that's all it was.
You like TV?
Yeah, pretty much.
You like holding an Xbox controller?
You like to pretend that Xbox controller is the titty? Hell yeah, dude.
Minor young girl had to ruin everything for everyone.
Not for me. I was a minor when that was happening, so it's all legal titty for me, baby.
Well, thanks, Sam. Thanks.
Well, it doesn't
Oh, yeah.
And the good thing is, it's Texas, so 17 is legal.
Yeah.
Woo!
Sorry it's long. So keep up the
That's
good
what she
work,
said.
Eric.
Yeah.
So keep up the good work. Eric, shut up. Mark, or whatever his name is. Tony, being an orphan is that bad?
It's not. I embraced it. I actually like it now.
You have role models like Superman, Batman, and Annie. Roman, nice vids on Destiny. Thank you. And if John is still there, fuck those guys next to you, hateful bastards. Peace out, bitches.
There you go.
So there you go. That's our first email. Thanks a lot, Sam.
Sam,
Thank
you
you,
guys want to check
Sam.
out his shit? He has a YouTube channel for 10 meal deals where he goes around San Antonio, Texas, trying to get you good meals for $10.
Barely past the topic of retro games or older games. Daniel, I was going to ask you this, but hopefully you hear this. I am looking for Rune Factory for the PlayStation 3. Help a brother out.
Rune Factory?
I fucking love Rune Factory.
What the fuck is Rune Factory?
It's a Game Boy game, and it only came out for console one time, and it was for the PlayStation 3.
And what's the game about?
But do you have a PlayStation 3?
No, but I'll fucking get a PlayStation 3. It's easier to find a PS3 than it is to find Rune
I
Factory.
have a PlayStation 3. You can suck it.
Fair enough.
He's not wrong.
It's one of my probably top 3 Game Boy games. Basically, it's always the same story. You always wake up on a farm with like amnesia, And
Like Animal
No,
Crossing
dude,
stuff?
that's all you do. You're always waking up at a farm with amnesia and naked.
How'd that carrot get up there?
so
And a half-dead fucking cow next to
Yeah,
you.
the cow with its fucking.
so there's always some girl
Udder's
of,
missing.
of marriageable age. She finds you and she's like, oh, you can stay at this farm. You just gotta like clear off the tree trunks and the rocks and stuff. So you work the farm, and then there's
Yeah, your shit are gonna do all the work.
and then there's it's a dungeon crawler. So it's a farm simulator and a dungeon crawler.
I was like, hold on,
And,
who's crawling in a dungeon
there's,
now?
There's monsters in the dungeon, and you kill them, and then eventually you can actually start taming
And
them.
then you start sleeping with monsters.
So, this game has John written all
It's
over.
a
it.
monster fuck.
And the cool thing is, the stuff that you clear out, you can put in the box.
Room Factory 3, we finally let you fuck monsters.
That sounds like something you would play.
Room Factor 3,
Oh,
the
you know
return
what?
of John's
You
box.
might like, there's a game actually, you might want to check it out before thinking about it. It's called Stardew Farm or something like that. It's something that you might actually like.
Or
It's
just,
something like
you
that.
know, just fucking get yourself a CPU and play Sims. Hey,
Sims?
I don't like
Trash.
Sims. Sims is trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sims.
Like this, it's not like you're. I don't know, because Sims you just fucking like walk around pretending to be a human when you're already a human. You know. Like I like getting in depth
Yeah.
with.
It's nothing like Rune Factory where a human with amnesia.
Or you're like working the land.
On Rune Factory, yeah, you got a farm and the fucking girl who's potentially you're gonna marry, but
Or just fuck.
the thing is, you go to actually on one of them, you could have a harem. I forgot which one for Rune Factory it was. It might even be Rune Factory 3 on the Game Boy.
It's Rune Factory 4.
No,
Harem.
it's not.
Room
It's
Factory
not-
4, the
it's not
return
4.
of Lavina.
But the thing is, you go to the dungeon, right, and you're killing monsters, but then you also capture monsters eventually. And you can put them to work on your farm, and then you can actually start taking them with you to the dungeon, and they'll help you fight.
Oh, okay, I think I know what you're talking
So
about.
it's the story of slavery.
It's a story
Yeah.
of a man named Brady.
Oh, yeah, well.
Fair enough. Alright, well, Prune, help a brother out. Let him know. Room
I'm
Factory
pretty
3 for PS3.
I'm pretty sure if like Lavina made a game and you could attack monsters, John would be on that like crazy.
That's basically just Rune Factory.
Alright, so
Yeah,
who's
but
the
it's-
second email from?
Second. Drum roll, please.
Is it Trent or Superman? I mean,
Oh wait, hold
Superman.
on. No, can't do it.
Awful.
Yeah.
Nate.
Oh!
Spearman himself.
That means Trent's not listening anymore because of John.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
You're doing a
John.
good thing, John.
He's not crazy handsome, but he's good looking for a white boy.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
alright that he doesn't email anymore because I'm not here to listen to the emails, and we just text each other, so I'm great with that.
Ooh.
That was creepy as fuck, John.
Yeah, text him too. Don't worry about it. You're not special, you dumb slut.
Well, I'm pretty special because you text him, but Eric doesn't.
Mm.
Eric doesn't even have his number.
Eric don't get
No.
none of that Trent love.
No, I got his number. I just don't text him.
You got his old number.
You might
Well, let's not
be
take away-
right.
Let's not take away from the
That's not
special
taking.
moment
That's
that
not,
is Nate.
that's not taking away
Remember.
shine from fucking my home.
Nate bought me a manga, and I'm already like 4 or 5 volumes into that manga.
That's because Nate's a good dude.
Nate bought me fucking a piece for Age of Sigmar. That bitch is gonna get painted soon.
Alright, so what does Nate have to say?
Nate has blue eyes. That's all I got to say. He didn't.
Beautiful blue, beautiful blue.
He bought me
And a great sack.
You know what? I keep
It's not that
forgetting.
great.
It's long.
I keep forgetting he said that he wants to be part of the podcast and we just have to call him.
Yeah,
I always forget that.
we'll call him next week.
Yeah.
Next week, I'll have something for you. But he has,
Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
the subject is no subject.
Yeah.
And all he says is, David, my David. My David is good at computers, my David. My David fights aliens, my David. Sent from his iPhone.
Hell yeah.
And that's it.
He did fucking hear it. He was like, because Jeff Goldblum is.
That proves that
Great.
Nate is listening. And Nate, we love you, man.
I love you for it, bro. Thank you. David, my David.
But
He knew.
remember-
You knew. You did nothing.
I just saw.
I think all I just want to hear is go, oh yeah.
A brief aside, there's there's a YouTube channel called Being the Elite. It's for the Young Bucks, a wrestling tag team.
Mm-hmm.
They have a thing. One of the episodes is called Bullet Club Invasion, and it's Cody Rhodes on top of a Humvee, like a stretch Humvee, and he's saying the president's speech from Independence Day, and I lost my shit. But
I don't even remember it.
No, I don't remember that fucking speech. The speech is... I don't remember the speech. Anyways, but if you want to be like our buddy Sam and our buddy Nate, you can always send us an email. Yes, you can always send us an email at citypod88@gmail.com. Eric.
citypod88@gmail.com.
Alright, and I think John's gonna take over because I think he said he had a little story he wanted to share.
Yeah.
And that'll lead into a topic that he actually
Of a man named Brady?
It's the story. Alright, so, reason why I'm here today
Dun, dun, dun.
is because
He came out the closet. Congratulations. We all knew.
It's because I closed at work. And it looks like I'm going to be closing on the weekends again, which means I'll be able to be here to do the podcast.
Oh,
Awesome.
he's not a special guest no more. He's back.
Damn!
Yeah.
So,
Our acronym is back.
He puts the in acronym.
so working in the mornings kind of sucks because I'm either working with old people who I just can't joke around with, or with like crazy bitches who make work miserable.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. You know who you is, bitch.
And I completely forgot how fun it is to work with the guys at night. So,
Work the guys at night.
so today it all started when Juan threw, you know how you get pallets in and they're covered in that shrink wrap? And it's like a lot and you roll it into a ball, so it's a pretty big ball. Probably like, I don't know, like volleyball size of just rolled up plastic.
And then you light on fire and throw it to his face.
So I'm there cleaning my saw, right? And he throws it at me from another room, and it hits me in the back of the head. And I'm like, I'm trying to get out of here, man. I want to go home. So I'm just like, man, fuck this dude. So I get the ball and I have the manguera in my hand and I just start unloading water into it. And I suck at fucking throwing things.
Because you're not a man.
I'm
Gotcha.
not a man. Yeah. I didn't have a dad growing up. Nobody taught me how to throw a ball. Sorry.
Hey, he's still proud of you, you piece of shit.
Anyway, so you're loading this stuff with water?
So this thing is just soaking with water, right? And I know I'm not gonna hit one. First of all, even if I'm on target, he's gonna see it coming and block it. So I go and he sees me, he smiles. I throw the ball and he fucking spikes it away like a fucking ninja, without knowing the thing is soaking wet. So the water just fucking gets him, right? I'm like, yes. And
Water was your insurance policy.
So, later on after we're done cleaning the machines, I go to, it's me and Jake, right? We're the cutters, so we're the ones cleaning our saws. We go to get our water boots off and put our shoes on, and our shoes are missing. And I'm like, what happened to the shoes? And he's like, fucking Juan. So I find my shoes all quick, right? And Jake's there looking for his, and he's just like his ended up being underneath some shit, and Jake's not fat, but he's getting there. So he's like, oh, like making all these fucking fat man noises to get down on his knees and get his shoes. And he was like, man, fuck Juan. I was like, hey, let's hide his hat. Juan always wears a baseball cap, but he leaves it on the coat hook. And the coat hook is by the dumpster.
Oh.
So, no, we didn't hide his hat in the dumpster. Right?
You fucking pussies.
So,
you either commit or you don't do it.
No, so Jake's eyes light up, right? He's like, yeah, we'll get his fucking hat. He's like, I'm gonna throw it all the way up there. It's like 2 stories high.
Yeah.
So,
That's better than the dumpster.
but Juan's at the dumpster throwing trash. I go, so I go up to Juan and I rip his name tag off his shirt. And since he's at the dumpster's open. So I'm like pretending like I'm gonna throw his name badge in the dumpster. He's like, no, come on, don't do it. And
I'm sorry.
so he's trying to like claw at me and just like pull my arm down to get his badge, but he's kind of a little girl. So
See, elbow in the fucking face, right?
so I'm just like, I'm gonna throw it in. Finally, he gets it out of my hand, right? And he's like, ha, I got it. And I go, ha, I'm the distraction. And immediately his head like whiplashes towards his hat, and he's like, fuck.
That's good.
And he's like, who has it? I'm like, well, if I was a distraction. He's like, Jake has it. So he starts going, and Jake's coming out of the chicken cooler. Chicken cooler only has chicken. No meat cutter has any business being in the chicken cooler unless you're up to, no good. So Juan's like, fuck. So he goes into the chicken cooler. We close the door, turn off the light. He's in there with the flashlight on his
We
phone.
left him in there. He's still in there. He's gonna die.
He was in there for like 2 minutes, and we're like, what the fuck is he doing? So we open the door, and he's in there with the light from his phone, opening every fucking box of chicken, trying to find his hat. So we close the door, leave the lights off, and walk away. Like 10 minutes later, he finally comes out of the chicken cooler. He's like, where's my hat? And
Look at him, he's giggling like a little bitch.
And so I know where his hat is, and I'm standing in front of where it is. It's just that it's 2 stories high. So I'm standing in front of the hat, and I'm just fucking laughing. And I go, you know what the best part of all this is? He goes, is it that you know where my hat is? I go, I know where your hat is, but that's not the best part. I go, the best part about all of this is that Jake hid your hat because you hid our shoes. He's like, I didn't hide your shoes. I go, I know. I hid our shoes and brought them on.
Good shit. Good job.
To make it believable, I had to hide my own shoes.
He hit him where he could get him easy.
Yeah.
So he fucks up.
I still made a show of like, where are my shoes? But I didn't have to bend over to get my shoes.
Better than that.
No, it was better than that.
Where'd they go? I don't know. It's crazy
my
world.
God, my shoes.
Like,
Where are they?
I put my shoes where I didn't have to bend over because I'm not gonna fucking bend over. I'm fat. But I made sure Jake's were like as low as possible so that he would be mad enough to fucking throw Juan's hat 2 stories up. And Juan's just his shoulders just droop. He's like, what's my
Oh, what a twist! I didn't see that one coming.
Man, that was some M. Night Shyamalan shit right
I was
there.
like, damn. He's like, I was a killer all the time.
Funny thing is, still hasn't got his hat.
He's like, funny thing, I owe him a hat now.
Funny thing is,
Oh,
It was
so-
limited edition Spurs hat.
So, this story is good and shit, but what was your topic? What is it tied down to?
Hats.
why does it suck?
Didn't do all in the workplace sometimes.
Actually, it was Juan that asked me my opinion on this topic at work today. Because we're supposedly getting a girl meat cutter,
Damn.
and
She's Gucci.
yeah, I'm pretty sure she is.
God, I hope so.
So those are like few and far between. I only know of one girl that's actually certified. It's because she's a manager. You have to be a certified meat cutter before you're a manager. She's not very good at it, but she knows how to do it.
Yeah. She
So
knows
he's
her way
like, he
around
goes, so
TV.
what's your opinion on like what's a guy job and what's a girl job and like should they be mixed? And I was like, I go honestly, in my opinion, like 95% of jobs, maybe even more, can be done by either gender, no problem. I go, but the minute you can't lift up something heavy that you need to do your work, like a box of meat, that's a guy job.
Alright.
And he goes,
Well, what if a guy can't lift it because he's a little
and
bitch?
Juan said that. He goes, well, what if I can't lift that 95-pound box of brisket? I go, that's why you're a rapper.
That's why you're not a guy. You can't find your hat.
But he's like, yeah, I was watching this TV show or something on YouTube maybe, and he goes, yeah, like I went to go get my radiator fixed, and there was a girl working as a mechanic. He's like, and that's great, I'm all about that, equality for everybody. You should be able to do whatever job you want, but I still want my car fixed. So.
So he's saying it's like a
You
kid
want your-
playing
Yeah.
a kid playing doctor is like, that's cute. You keep on doing that. Can I get a real adult here?
No, I want a real doctor.
Yeah.
No, I'm sick. Come on.
So what, in your opinion, is something that if it's too heavy where they can't do it?
Yeah. I'm obviously there's not much difference other than a fucking vagina and a penis between a guy and a girl, except for physical,
Yeah.
muscle mass.
I mean, stuff like construction and road work, it's meant for a guy, but there's certain girls that can do it.
They can do it, but a girl's she's not dumb enough to do it.
Well, some actually like it. Like shit where you have to be in the sun 24/7 and shit like that. Like the stuff my dad and my brothers used to do. That's a guy job. Or stuff like
Like fucking oil rig workers, you know?
you know what? The fucking people that clean like porta parties and shit for like festivals and party. I don't think any girl wants to fuck around with shit.
No girl wants to smell like shit.
Yeah.
When it comes to a lot of things like this brings up another thing where they say like women make what is it?
75% of what men make
Yeah,
to do the same job, which is actually was true, but is not true anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
they're keeping an old argument that died out fucking 60 years ago.
There's a lot of factors that are actually factoring into that. Like, there's a lot of jobs that women won't do, something like oil rig work, kind of things like that. There's things like
I think they get
There's
a
a
longer
lot of-
time for
there's
child
women-
leave also.
Exactly, there's child leave as well, but I mean, there's
American child leave is actually like the worst child leave in the world.
For
Yeah.
guys, actually, too.
For girls and guys. I mean,
Yeah.
girls only get like, what, a month maybe?
I think they get 6 weeks. It can be approved longer if you have actual doctors.
I think guys get like 7 days and that's it.
I don't even know if you guys get anything at
No,
all in America.
They get like 2 or 3 days.
Well, that's the thing. Maybe Mike can attest to this because Mike recently had his kids. He had to just take 2 weeks of vacation because they would not.
You know, father leave.
They would not give him.
In other countries, there is father leave, like 3 months of father leave,
Yeah.
because it's important, you know, for a child in those first couple of weeks to
Yeah.
bond with its parents.
Mhm.
They gotta get the scent.
I don't know, man. I mean, it depends. There's some girls. They're far few in between, and they're above what the norm is. But there's girls that will work the oil rig.
I mean,
There's girls that will do all the crepe and crap.
I could be wrong, but isn't like lawyers one of those things where women actually dominate that field?
As lawyers.
I think.
Have you ever tried winning an argument?
With a woman?
In fact,
I always lose.
to be fair, that's actually the billboard they use. Is like, have you ever win an argument against your wife?
No.
No, exactly.
Anything you ever told a woman is just fucking
I can't
something
think,
she's gonna use against you at a later date.
I can't think of a big profession where it just be like, oh, that's a girl's job.
Mhm.
Talking about doctors and.
I mean,
I
technically,
guess
you could
a
say
nurse.
housewife and
I guess you could
nursing.
say nursing.
No,
is,
because
like,
they make
predominantly-
that whole thing, that merge thing of thing. Where
Well, yeah, no,
Yeah, but
now,
still, like-
it was
like-
considered a female.
I think
It
it's
was considered, but
I think it's still like a 10-to-1 thing.
Yeah, like, I mean, most people, even if they don't mean to, you'll still judge a male nurse. Like, why are you a nurse?
oh, what about the military? The military.
What about the military?
No, still the men dominate.
There's women in the military, but they're not in the battle zone.
Some of them are.
It's like rare, Eric. Like, you don't even.
I don't care, but yeah.
Mechanics. I've seen a lot more girls be gearheads lately. The gaming interesting. There's a lot of girls doing a lot of things lately.
You know, which is
Who
fine. You know,
run the world, girl?
anything to do with twiddling with your hands, like a mechanic, or working on a computer, or being the fucking CEO of a company. You know, I don't care who's fucking doing that, but if you need to fucking lift a fucking 10,000-pound piece of machinery with a fucking pulley to make this oil go from one tube to the other, I'd really rather have some fucking either 300-pound fat guy or 280-pound buff guy, somebody who I know's hands aren't gonna give out on that rope.
Well, I actually did. I'm looking right now. This is from topresume.com, and the top 10 professions dominated by women. So
Dominated.
and I guess
Dominatrix.
I guess this is in no particular order, but childcare providers.
Oh yeah, teachers.
Yeah, 94%. Home health care providers, 89%.
Register.
Yeah, registered nurses, hospice care, kind of things like that. Veterinarians, 81%, which is true. You do see a lot of veterinarians.
No, hardly
Yeah.
see any male vets.
I hardly see any vets at all.
True.
Because you can't afford it.
When you
Yeah.
do see a male vet, it's because he's a veteran.
Not the same. Social services at 85%.
I think that one should be run by dudes though. They care less about whatever.
That's not what social services is about.
I'm just saying.
Educators at 75%.
Is there more girl teachers than guys?
Yeah, dude, that's why they all get laid.
All right.
those kids.
It says top 10, but it has like
I mean,
5 of them.
I mean, remember,
You know what's funny to add to the joke?
remember in
I'm a care
elementary.
provider.
There you go.
So there
You're in
you
the
go.
minority.
Remember in elementary, you had maybe a female teacher in 4 of your classes.
I think the only
4
guy
out of
teacher
5.
was either like a history teacher or a gym teacher.
Yeah,
was a
gym
guy.
teacher.
Yeah. Or math.
Yeah.
Girls can't do math too good.
Like, history, math, and gym. Was
One of my
like,
best math teachers was a
What about we're
For
saying
She used to be a dude.
we're saying how what girls could do in guys' jobs. What about guys doing girl stuff like the magicians and
Oh, dude, gays are fucking great at fashion.
yeah, but can a straight guy do it? We judge them.
No, they got horrible taste.
I mean, it depends because there's like barber shops.
Yeah.
I mean, they cut hair.
No, I mean I'm talking
but
about
That's
nail
for different-
salons and the
Yeah.
whole thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, they're for sure in the
Yeah.
minority.
I feel like the chinks have gotten that cornered. As long as you're an Asian, you can do it good.
Alright.
Male or female.
I mean the world's changing though. It's
Yeah,
still-
I mean, honestly, it's gonna get to a point where everybody's just doing everything, like
everybody
whatever they
it's gonna
want.
be a miserable job that
Exactly.
you're doing.
Well, I mean,
everybody's already
technically,
miserable.
I mean, I wouldn't consider it a miserable job if you decided to go for it.
But there's some things you feel more comfortable,
Mhm.
like a mechanic. You want a guy to have it.
Well, at my job, there's no women drivers.
No.
No.
Good, because they're horrible at it.
But you pull
I think
those
specifically.
carts. Those carts are heavy, aren't they?
They're what they're on wheels. They're not like ridiculously heavy. You know, it's not like
I mean,
fucking pulling something 500 pounds just by itself.
Hey, but it's still a heavy thing.
Yeah.
You straighten yourself.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's see. And
Depending.
you got like the delicate frame of a female too.
I do. I do.
They do
I
put
have-
more girls
I have
on cash
job ratings.
registers.
They do.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's a business trick though, because
Yes.
they want the pretty girls at front so customers could.
They gotta
Bill Miller
force them
does
to
that.
talk, yeah.
Clarissa actually worked at Bill Miller's for a long time. She would say like, yeah, all the pretty girls are in front. Everybody else is like either cooking food or there's some that are like on the phones, like especially doing like around this time.
Especially if
actually,
they had that sexy voice in there.
they're doing
Hi,
like the orders for turkeys and shit like that,
Yeah.
so they can get those orders filled and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
What about cooks is another thing. Like cooks and chefs is like a male dominated thing.
not really. That's
Like actual
it,
like
it
fry
might be
cooks.
it might be in men's favor, but not by much.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
I can't remember the last time I saw like a girl fry cook. Or,
What the
like,
fuck is?
a fry cook is like when you go to a diner and they're the ones that cooking the food.
Well, do you go into the restaurants?
Well, I mean,
like-
no,
like-
he's not wrong.
Like
It's more of a guy thing. Like
It's like a fat bastard in the back
Yeah,
just
it's
going,
like
order up!
No, it's like our Mexican restaurants we go.
Yeah.
You can see the kitchen is usually packed with guys, and Denny's is always a guy in the back fucking cooking.
Hmm?
And you
like
go to,
you when you think of cooking as a woman, you think of the housewife making dinner for the family.
I'm thinking of a chef at a fucking
Yeah.
5-star restaurant.
Well, when you think about a chef at a restaurant or the fry cook at fucking Texas Roadhouse, it's all guys. You can see the window. You can see everybody in there.
Yeah. All right,
yeah,
fair enough.
because it's waitress.
I
Waitress
guess-
is a girl
guess,
job.
I guess I'm thinking like chef, like
even chefs
master type chef, because I think that's a little more even. than
No,
anything.
actually, there's a lot.
No,
more guys
you know what it
chefs
is.
than girls.
You know what it is. Fry cooking is probably dudes, but bakery and shit is mostly women.
The pastry chefs, I'll give you that. But actual, like, the fucking chefs, like, leaders of the kitchen,
Huh.
they're mostly guys.
Fair enough.
Just like in restaurants, waitresses are usually girls.
Mhm.
Because then you have the guys doing, what are they called?
Busing.
Servers,
The bussers,
busboys.
yeah. So,
And then you have the hostess as a female.
but there's
Yeah.
some stuff like, where I asked John before we started, like, if you get a massage, you
Mhm.
prefer a guy or a girl? And he said, what was it?
I said I prefer a guy, but I don't do like the massage where you go and you get naked and you're.
No, but why do you prefer a guy?
Oh, just because
He's got a lot of fat, a lot of back fat.
I
Girls
got
can't get in there deep.
I got a lot of muscle and fat that works together. Cause like there's loose fat and then there's tight fat.
Yeah, like I have loose fat.
I have tight fat. So little fucking girl hands ain't gonna do shit to me. That's why I like Olive to give me a massage with their big old fucking man hands.
Oh, who's Olive? It's his black slave. I mean, sister.
But,
Fucking asshole.
yeah, they're double massage is something like you gotta get the kinks out more. Like you go see a chiropractor for that. A massage is something relaxing. You kind of want a girl's touch on it.
Nah.
Never thought of going to go get a massage and be like, yo, Rough me up back there. Fix me up.
No, you don't have to
Why
be
you
rough.
put
They
your
just got.
ass, Tony.
You don't gotta be rough. It's just that you need a good enough pressure. Girls will apply pressure, but just not very well.
Well, a good masseuse should know the pressure points of your body, so you
It's,
can be like,
it's
okay.
not just about the pressure points. It's about
I don't
getting
know.
out that.
When Caruso would
'Cause
work
now-
out
now-
the knots in my back, oh man, that shit hurt like fuck, and I loved every minute.
Yeah. Because when I went to the chiropractor, I had a female chiropractor. She was a nice lady, but she used these. I don't know. It's like this weird fork thing that you kind of press on there, and it hits the pressure points. You can't really feel it, but when she got in there and she started popping, felt great. But for massaging, because you get like a 10-20 minute massage to loosen up the muscle, they don't even use fucking people. They use a quick little vibrating machine. I'm just like, all right, I guess this works.
Well, I mean, you guys gotta let us know what you guys think should be a male-dominated job or a girl job.
I don't think there's
I eventually, another 5-10 years, it's all gonna
Well, you
be
can say male or female, not male or girl.
all girl.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't really care. There's a male or female job. I don't.
Look, as long as you do your job, I don't give a fuck. Like, do your job, do it right.
And
That's
don't
all.
be a bitch.
Oh, there's so many fucking dude bitches.
Oh, there's a lot of dude bitches. I like the people I work with, but a good amount of them are fucking
Dude bitch.
Dude bitch.
Yeah.
Well, but then again, that's just fucking sales,
You're not wrong.
What about
Retail.
gamers?
Retail.
You think gamers are
Girls can't play.
guy dominated or girl dominated?
It's male dominated.
It's
but
male dominated, but
We stay in the
something
basements.
like Twitch and Twitter. I mean Twitter. No, just Twitch, right?
Twitch.
Like,
streaming stuff?
Yeah, the streaming stuff. Guys, skeevy fucking gamer guys would rather watch a girl playing a game, even though
I don't. 'Cause
guys
they
are
suck
better at it.
They suck at it. I want to see something good.
I mean, I'm sure there is, like, to be honest with you, I used to watch a lot of Twitch, but now I'm kind of like, I don't know what it is about Twitch, and it's just me.
But
not watching
you
shit.
can see our homeboy Psyduck at Psyduck.twitch.
Twitch.tv/.
The fuck ever, you know what I mean?
And you sure it's not like X or something?
X
'Cause
Psyduck.
all y'all fuckers have X's in your shit.
Hell yeah, because all my exes live in
No,
Texas.
no.
Woo!
It got to a point where all the usernames got fucking used up, so you start
Yeah.
using XO and shit like that.
Yeah.
Just keep the middle name yours.
I didn't have to do any of that. Whoop, whoop.
You just
Because
gotta
nobody
add
cares about
numbers.
Roman.
Yeah, nobody cares about
But
romantics.
Die romantics.
You were saying that you had a big game session before you got over here and did the podcast, right?
Yeah, I was playing. To be honest with you, I played about 2 hours of Destiny, but where I was really getting my fucking rocks off was fucking Paragon. And you know what, Paragon? They're using new characters, trying to outdo things, and they actually need precision. So I'm glad that I got my fucking Fade Grips joystick fucking controller thingies. I don't know what they're called, to be honest with you. They're joystick grips. I personally like the Pro or Glow, and you can get them at fadegrips.store in order to get 20% off using our discount code Grimworks. That's capital GRIMMWORKS. I just use the thumbsticks, but I might be looking into the controller condoms because my hands in general are starting to get a little more sweaty.
Does it make your controller all swagged out, son?
It's true, but you know me, I'm not about the swag. I'm very plain Jane.
I mean, but if you guys are into the swag, they have
But if you're
that.
into the swag, go ahead and get those controller condoms. Go ahead and get yourself a banner, from Fade Grips. Maybe something will happen there. Maybe you're a streamer. Maybe you can get some sponsorship there. Who knows? Go ahead and contact them. You can go to their Twitter. But again, I like the Pro/Glow mystery box. It's 4 sets, 2 of each. All the colors are good, so you don't have to worry about that. And they have the Pro, so they're a little better in my opinion than just the regular. But go ahead and use our 20% discount code Grimworks, capital GRIMMWORKS. And again, that's fadegrips.store.
Buy it for the gamer in your life.
Yeah, Christmas coming around. Perfect gift.
It is.
Little stocking stuffer.
Mm-hmm,
Just gotta visit fadegrips.store. Tell them Grimworks sent you. Get yourself that 20% discount.
Yeah, I'll probably get something from my brother.
And this is gonna be episode 66 of the City Podcast. I'm with
66.
Tony. I'm here with.
Your boy Eric.
Hate that boy.
Everybody loves me.
# stop early Christmas music.
Please do, man.
Roman, # fucking keep Christmas alive, bro.
Oh God. And like we always end the episode. Bye.
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 Bye.